Storage cabinets make your bathroom organized and clean. Everybody considers stockpiling storage cabinet as a major dark metal box that holds paper items and office supplies. This unbending perspective of storage cabinet is yet common even now, however circumstances are different, thus have storage cabinet. To limit what sort of bureau will support your given circumstance, you must concentrate on the accompanying parameters. 1. Pre-assembled cabinet or unassembled. Storage cabinet that is collected still need their locking handles amassed post-conveyance, because of worries with harm during transport. Recall that even though unassembled capacity storage cabinet is less expensive in value, they likewise have a lower load limit for each rack and will regularly take 30 to 45 minutes to amass. If time is a higher priority than cash, we would avoid unassembled except if you have a staff to help. 2. Fixed or adjustable shelving. While picking between what sort of racking to get for your bureau, recall that fixed racking will have a lower load limit. In addition to, you can't format your racks in any innovative stature request. Commonly, movable racks will enable you to move in 2 increases from the middle, which enables a client to be adaptable with its stockpiling things. 3. Locking instruments. There are different locking components for capacity storage cabinet today, from handles to recessed, push fasten, or even computerized keypad. It relies upon whether you simply need to store the things or if you must safely store the things that will be your definitive leader on this theme. On the off chance that higher security is the issue, we would suggest a bureau that has a recessed handle or Medeco PickSafe lock. 4. Material of cabinet. Capacity cabinets come in different materials, with metal being the most well known because of its solidness. When buying a metal bureau, ensure the check thickness is adequate. Remember that the lower the number is of the measure, the denser the metal. Common office stockpiling storage cabinet are 20 to 22 in measure, while mechanical sort stockpiling storage cabinet that have higher burden limits have checks of 12 to 16. A regular bureau will have an entryway that is slighter lower in measure than the general body of the capacity bureau. 5. Measurements. Storage cabinet arrives in a standard size, which is normally 36 wide by 72 in tallness and 18 top to bottom. Different sizes that are bigger and littler can likewise be found relying upon your needs. Profundities will seldom go past 24, while widths normally top out at 48, however there are a couple of bureau makers that go up to 60 in width. If searching for a littler cupboard, you can discover an assortment at 42 or counter stature size. However, going littler than that will be troublesome. 6. Shading. Contingent upon which stockpiling bureau producer you pick, storage cabinet presently arrive in a variety of hues. The old standby still exists, like black, gray, and tan, with new hues as of late included like red, navy blue, green, multi-granite, and even enemy of microbial white. 7. Additional points to consider. Capacity storage cabinet is essentially helpful at home or at the workplace. In our day-by-day lives, we are managing and taking care of a great deal of stuff, and pretty much, we need to store away things either for some time later or utilization. This is the motivation behind why we have capacity storage cabinet, from homes to organizations to workplaces, any place. For whatever length of time that there are records, nourishment things, items, apparatuses, significant stuff, and so forth that should be kept in a sheltered and perfect spot, stockpiling storage cabinet will stay to be required. In any house, you can discover a cupboard or two in any of the rooms, for example, the kitchen, washroom, front room, and the carport. Indeed, even on your back patio or the lawn itself, you can have an open-air stockpiling bureau there for different purposes. The expanding requests of these storage cabinet in the modern market are evidence enough that they are feasible furniture that a great many people need. The wood stockpiling bureau is likely the most widely recognized in homes and workplaces as a result of its adequacy and slick intrigue. For the most part, you will discover divider stockpiling storage cabinet made of wood as opposed to different materials. On the off chance that you are one of those people who extravagant this kind of cupboard for your home and are considering getting one, you should initially contemplate on some significant subtleties before you hand out some money. Check your financial limit and perceive the amount you can bear to spend on a wood stockpiling bureau. You don't need to purchase an over-the-top expensive kind if you can simply make do with a reasonable one. You don't need to go for an expensive stockpiling bureau only for the chic plan alone when subsequently, you may be spooky by those blameworthy sentiments of spending over your distributed spending plan. In different terms, be reasonable when picking the one that you will buy. You should truly take the time in getting ready yourself and preparing before you really search for these wooden stockpiling storage cabinet. You can do that by evaluating the precise zone where you will put your bureau. From that point onward, make certain to take a few estimations, the width and the tallness of that particular zone, with the goal that when you start shopping, you will realize what to search for and be totally sure that what you will get it to fit flawlessly on that space. Additionally, to assist you with purchasing the privileged wooden stockpiling bureau, you should have an unmistakable thought on what to utilize it for or what things you are intending to place in there. Will it fill in like a shoe stockpiling bureau? Is it true that you are going to utilize it for apparatus stockpiling? Do you intend to store nourishment in it? These sorts of furniture have various plans for various capacities. It's better that you get one that can provide food legitimately to your needs. Another thought would be the sort of wood and whether the wooden kind of capacity bureau is the thing that you truly require for your home or office. A few people lean toward oak than pressed wood. Others go for pine or mahogany. Some would change to plastic stockpiling storage cabinet, particularly if the zone where that bureau will be placed will, in general, get soggy often. Other pick metal ones for different reasons. You can't simply hop immediately into purchasing without thoroughly considering these significant contemplations. They will assist you in picking the item that is best for you and your home. This is the pragmatic method to shop for capacity storage cabinet as well as for different things, since you will be sparing yourself some time, exertion, and money. Suppose you didn't get the correct item the first run through. You should search again for that, expending a greater amount of your vitality, time, and obviously, cash. The category of the royal bathrooms is all about trust, competence, and warranty on every order of the product for a lifetime.